Logan director James Mangold was recently asked about his thoughts on Hugh Jackman's involvement with Deadpool 3 and how he believes they're going to be handling the dynamic and the relationship between Wade and Logan. And he says he believes it's going to be super fun, stupid, ridiculous, and a great thing to see on the big screen. So once again, this comes at us from James Mangold, who was doing promotional rounds for more, upcoming projects, old projects, whatever else. And they asked him about, again, his thoughts on Logan and all that. And he says, he's expressed some of his concerns, but he also believes that tonally and visually and how they're handling it, it's going to be completely different and something completely ridiculous and fun. And he says he thought about this for a long time when they were working on these films way back in the day of how would these characters come together, what could they do, what would Wade's and Logan's relationship be like. And he says it's going to be super fun to see because can you just imagine these two characters who are complete polar opposites having to work together for whatever the plot calls for and seeing their dynamic and their respect for one another, but also their pure hatred. And how these two guys are just going to be on the run, having fun, getting into hijinks, and how this ultimately leads to what he believes could be a great relationship building film for these two characters. So it does sound like that he's sort of turned around on some of his thoughts on the film. And again, who knows, maybe he's just feeling better about it. Maybe he's seen a couple things. Maybe he's been told a couple things. We don't know. But I think it's really interesting to see that he himself is very much excited about what he describes as a different version of Logan, which I think is more telling than anything that they're definitely going out of their way and making sure that that this is not stepping on the toes of that film, which so many people hold close to them. So I respect that. I'm super excited. I just want to see what happens with this film. How does it look? And, how authentic is it to what happened before in terms of both franchises? Like, how does it stack up to all the Wolverine and X-Men films, but also can it truly be a Deadpool 3 that feels in line with those two films?